Oh, you thought I was done with ESPN? Oh, no, sir! I am definitely going to go after them now. After hearing what Skip Bayless and the coverage, oh no, I can't let that slide. But I'm going to do the positives. Now, first and foremost, they do a really good job with the coverage of college sports such as football and basketball, which I'm going to get to the negative part later on in the video. The ESPN's 30 for 30 is a documentary series. And the ESPN's E60 is pretty good, not great. What else I could think of? Some shows like Numbers Never Lie, which is a mixed bag for me because Matthew Berry, I can't stand him. I just can't. He's the sole reason why he brings that show down completely. My Wish is about kids who are ill, physically, psychologically, mentally ill, and they want to meet their favorite athletes or favorite team. And they get that wish, spend time with them throughout the entire day and so forth. And give them jerseys and the shoes, cleats, baseball caps, and whatnot. So it's a really cool thing. ESPN, you got to give them props for that. And the Little League World Series, like I said, on that topic, it's a mixed bag. Said in my videos a long time ago. Dan Le Batard is highly questionable. Is pretty good. Father and son duel, Is it just me or the father is more funny than the son? What do you think? Now, let me get to the negative part of ESPN because I got something to say. The coverage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. College football. I understand they're going for every team, but is it just me or they rely way too much on the SEC? I understand they're the king of college football right now because they're winning national championships like 4 or 5 consecutive years. So that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But the coverage is way too much. Tone it down some. College basketball's Big East. Oh, wow. This is something I have to get to right now. If I had $100 bill for every time I hear that Big East is the greatest conference in college basketball ever, I'd be the richest black man alive. You understand me? That is the most overrated conference in America, period. And then there's going to be a little trend for that, for the Big East teams winning a national championship. You'll see them win like one year. They will go through on this little dry spells from at least, a few to several years, and they win. That particular year, let's say they win 2003, and they go through dry spells. They don't win again until 2010 or 2011, and you're telling me they're the greatest conference in college basketball? Are you serious? But yet you can put down the ACC as the most mediocre conference? Okay, how many teams in the ACC have won national championships in this century, let alone the decade? Duke, twice. Carolina, twice. Maryland, once. How many national championships has UConn won? Let's see, they won 3, 2 in the last decade, and what was it? Syracuse, 1. Okay, yeah, okay. And the funny thing is, most of the teams in the Big East get knocked out less than a week, let alone 2-3 days. I remember last year, there was 12, 13, 14 teams in the tournament. And I'm like, what is up with the committee? Why do they continue to just throw Big East teams into the tournament and they keep getting knocked the hell out? They're not that good. And oh yeah, the UConn Huskies and the Butler Bulldogs, a national championship game. I watched a little bit of that. Whew. I heard a lot of people say that was the worst national championship game ever. I mean, shoot, it was so bad. Shaquille O'Neal would have been so proud. Building houses with bricks, baby. Brick City all the time. Woo! Calm down with the damn coverage of Big East. They're not that great of a conference. Stop. Jesus. I'll take Big Ten before I take the Big East. That's just me. Ay, ay, ay. What else? The analysts. Oh, God. Teddy Bruschi made it. You remember I told you Teddy Bruschi made a huge big deal with Chad Ochocinco, opened his mouth, praising Tom Brady's performance in opener Monday Night Football against the Miami Dolphins for the New England Patriots. He blew a gasket. ESPN just they took that and just blew it up. Thank you, ESPN. Thank you once again. And Jalen Rose, why is he still an analyst for that network? That little drunk self. Moron. I don't know if Jay Mariotti's still there, but he's probably been fired or let go. Good. I wish they could let go more people, including Bill Plaschke. That's all, folks. And Luke Holtz. Oh, good Lord. I cannot watch that man without... Oh, God. You might as well just put a damn window... Get a helmet with a windshield, little mini windshield wipe, press a button every time he spits. Fuck at that. Talking like a damn Sylvester the cat. Good Lord. Oh, wow, that is pitiful. Oh, wow, what else I can think of? Skip Bayless, the biggest sports troll ever. This man despised Terrell Owens, a.k.a. T.O. He despised almost any athlete I can think of, including LeBron James. I mean, it's so bad to the point he makes fun of him, calls him names, and you know, Chris Bosh, Bosh Spice. He's like, I'm not doing it to offend you. Did Chris Bosh just say when you're making fun of his last name, you're making fun of him, you're disrespecting the family that his last name is Bosh? You know Skip Bayless is going to do it again. You know he's going to make fun of Chris Bosh again. You better believe it. Oh, let's not forget he's the biggest Tim Tebow fanboy ever. Oh my God. That is by far the most overrated quarterback in the history of the sport, and it's not even funny. Well, he wins football games. So? I don't care if he wins football games. He's just an overrated quarterback. He's not any good. I mean, he's not great. He's going to be an average quarterback in his NFL career. And I've said this once before, and I'll say it again. And everybody's going crazy. The coverage of him is ridiculous. And don't even get me started on the Chris Humphreys and the Kim Kardashians 10-week marriage, whatever the hell you want to call it. That got more coverage than Joe Frazier, the legendary boxer. Are you kidding me, ESPN? Really? Oh, let's not forget that you decided to put on that show. You remember what was that special? Oh, yes. The decision with LeBron James, which team he wants to go. Does he want to go with the Miami Heat or any other team, or he wants to stay in Cleveland? I thought it was going to be like 30 minutes. Nothing more. But when it was 2 hours, I'm like, are you serious? Are you kidding me, ESPN? And to make it all dramatic and in the suspense, I'm just double face palming. I'm like, oh my Lord, this is a bad joke. Really? Really? Oh yeah. Let's get back to Skip Bayless. He loves Tim Tebow, right? He'll take Tim Tebow almost any quarterback you can think of. He'll give Tim Tebow and Tony Romo and Vince Young a pass while give quarterbacks like, Cam Newton the majority of the blame. So here it is. If Denver Broncos win, it's because of Tim Tebow. If the Denver Broncos lose, it's not Tim Tebow's fault. It's everybody else's fault but Tim Tebow. But with the Carolina Panthers, it's Cam Newton's fault. I remember what he said. It was his fault that the Carolina Panthers lost at home a couple weeks ago against the Minnesota Vikings. Are you drunk? You stupid piece of trash? Last time I checked, that wasn't on him. That was on the football team, including the special teams. You're not a Carolina Panthers fan. You're not even a football fan. You shouldn't be talking about Carolina Panthers. It should never come out of your damn mouth when you have no clue what the hell you're talking about, Mr. Bayless. Keep the Carolina Panthers out of your damn mouth. Period. You suck. Period. Do you understand me? My final thoughts on ESPN. They do some good things, but my goodness. The coverage is just... The things they do just drives me nuts. Okay? I understand with the Penn State scandal, but that's why there's, CNN or MSNBC. It's there for a reason. No sports fan wants to sit on the couch and turn on the TV and have to watch Penn State scandal all day, every day. No, they don't. And let's not forget, like I said, ESPN is more for boxing. This is the funny thing. They love boxing more than they do with MMA, but yet they couldn't give the proper respect, let alone the coverage of Joe Frazier. And that's the saddest part. And with that, I'm throwing the peace on. I'm out.